Hi everyone, this is Diane. It is Monday, which means the Monday flea market. I didn't get a lot today, but I got some really cool things. A lot of paper ephemera, old vintage paper ephemera that I think you're going to want to see. So I'll just start showing you what I got. This obviously is not going to be in a journal, but it is a pair of fabric shears, which I really needed a new pair, so they were a really good price. They were $7 for these Fiskars scissors, so I got those. I only picked up a few books. This one is Keepsakes Gardens. So it's just a little book, but it has some pretty pictures in it. It's beautiful art. And I got this little Mother Goose book, Rand McNally. This Start Right Elf book is educationally sound. Oh, that's cute. And I picked up a Reader's Digest. There were two, but the other one just had a plain cover. This one had a book jacket on it. So I just got rid of the book jacket, but it's got a pretty cover on it. And then this one is the Complete Encyclopedia of Stitchery. And it's an old book, 1979. It's got black and white illustrations. It's coming apart already. Nope, I'm not sure if I'm going to sell the whole book. I might. I picked up some buttons. There were lots of little bags of buttons, and most of them were white and, you know, basic neutral colors, but I did find a bag of red ones. Because I have plenty of the neutral buttons. Red and pink are harder to find. And look what I found. Pink ones. Now look at that. It looks like a funny face. That's very odd. And there's a bunch of those in there. But there's some pretty ones. And this one is kind of red and pink and browns. And then I did get this little bag of white ones because they're tiny. And they look very old. And I got... By the way, after I show you what I got at the flea market, I'm going to show you some Etsy items that I purchased and share those shops with you, and then give you a sneak peek of my next project. I got these cards. I really just wanted these Old Maid cards because I've never had them with these, with the characters that look like this. I like the colors. I like the style. But I went ahead and grabbed these two because they were 50 cents each and I didn't have 50 cents. And rather than make the vendor mess around with change, I just grabbed two. And these were still wrapped in the cellophane. I think they're vintage. The cellophane seemed old. But the cards themselves are fresh and new because they were wrapped. I just took the wrapping off so I could show them to you because there was a big sticker on the front. But they're just little ships. They're cute. And then on to the fun vintage ephemera. There's a pack of Covered Bridge postcards, New Hampshire and Vermont. So it looks like one was taken, no, maybe more than one was taken out, but they've got these little bonus ones. So this matched the one that was here. So you get to send one and then keep one. So there's another one that's missing, a pretty red one. Wow, that's a long Covered Bridge. And I got some Valentines. These will be for sale in my shop after Christmas. I'm going to put together some Valentine bundles because I said before I don't want Valentine stuff, but I keep finding it, and so I'm saving it. Or it might be in with something else or something Valentine related. So I'll be putting together some Valentine bundles after Christmas. So I went ahead and got these because they are pretty popular when I put them in my shop. To Goldie from Rosamond. That's cute. My heart, like a trap, is all baited and set. But I'm sorry to say you're not caught in it yet. Well, I guess this would stand like that. This one's adorable. So this one is glued onto a construction paper heart and a paper doily. Oh, I bet he's going to slide down there. Does he? I'm sliding in your direction. I guess he doesn't slide down. He just moves from here to here. But it's cute. Valentine. Sure signs of love. There's a fuzzy heart in there. This one's adorable. This one also will stand up. Okay, that's the Valentine's. And by the way, I said the last time I did a video haul, flea market haul, that I won't be reserving bundles anymore. I'll just put them in my shop. This, it says $21.50 for report cards from the 1920s, but he gave me a much better deal than that. So this is a report card from the 1920s. It doesn't have a year there, but it says 1902 to 1902. So they were supposed to fill it in, and looks like they didn't. Robert doesn't try hard enough. Oh goodness, he got F's and G's. Oh my goodness. Poor Robert. Grade 1. I was going to say it can't be very old because it has his weight here. 52 pounds. He got E's in courtesy. Oh my goodness, Robert. I hope he got better. He was promoted. This is also Robert Hammond. Let's see if he improved. This is grade 1B. This one is grade 1A. 1925-26. This is Elmira, New York. F's and G's. It is rather hard to estimate the work as yet. And then in the second 5 weeks it said there has been improvement in all of Robert's work. I wonder what G means. Oh, G means good. Okay, that's good. F is fair. That wasn't as bad as I thought. Alright, then I got these two pictures of birds. Because birds are pretty popular when I put them in my shop, and these are quite pretty. This is a 1918 Workman's Time book. There's a hole in the middle of the cover. So it has the writing here. Liberty Bond says March 1918. So it just has names and a little hash mark in the little squares. And then there's some blank pages at the back. There's a table of wages here. Then we have a monthly time book, 1925. This one was also monthly. This one is 7 years later. The corner came off of that cover. So it's the same type of book. And blank pages. In this little packet, there is some railroad ephemera. Lehigh Valley Railroad Company, 1918. It's a clearance card. Erie Railroad Company train list, and it's just blank. Nobody wrote on this one. Erie Railroad Company receipt, also blank. I love these. Brotherhood of Railroad Trainmen. This is 1924. Frank Towner. I think I saw the name Frank Towner on one of these other things I was looking at. Yeah, Frank Towner. So, received from Frank Towner dues. So it's their union dues, must be. March 1924, February 1924. So he paid his union dues. And this blue one is really pretty. This is also for dues. And it's checked December of 1919. This one is also 1919. I love the blue ones. Statement of account. Awarded third prize for safety suggestion. In 1929, the third prize was $10, and I bet that was quite a lot for 1929. And the pink receipts are official receipt, Switchmen's Union of North America. This is also for Frank Towner. 1913. Wow. I'm glad he kept these receipts. They got the holes punched in them. I think these are all more of the same. Lehigh Valley Railroad Company order for watch inspection. The bearer, F. Towner, is employed as yard foreman. This is 1934. So apparently he worked different jobs within the railroad company through these years. The Switchmen's Union and the Brotherhood of Railroad Trainmen. I don't know what job he would have had there, but that's pretty interesting. Here's some more railroad ephemera. I didn't open, these were sealed shut, and I did not open them till I got home. So this one is Erie Lackawanna Railroad Company, record of deductions made from employees' earnings. This stub must be attached before cashing the draft. You can see the little holes in the edge there. 1963. I purchased some of this ephemera from two different vendors that were right next to each other. Their tables were right next to each other, so I don't know that I purchased these from the same guy as the other stuff, because I don't remember what came from what. This is the Railroads of New York, Facts of Interest. This envelope is addressed to C.W. Green in 1951, Hornell, New York. United States of America Railroad Retirement Board. Mahoney is the guy's name. 1950, and then there's some more of that. Order of Railway Conductors. This one says C.W. Green. Oh, it's from C.W. Green. No, it's not. I don't understand. Anyway, it's from 1951. Monthly Circular Order of Railway Conductors of America. The 5-day workweek rules for yardmen. So it's just a booklet that has their rules. And the Erie-Lackawanna Railroad Company safety rules. This is 1964. This one was 1951. And then, this is really cool. This is a bunch of, it's a tablet of these blank blue forms. Erie Railroad Company, time return and delay report of train employees, blank division. First one on duty, finally went off duty, total time on duty, and allowance claimed. Departure, arrival. And then on the back it has instructions for filling out this form, delay report, and remarks. That's pretty neat, isn't it? So that was it for the flea market. Like I said, I didn't get much, but a lot of it was some pretty cool vintage ephemera, which I love to find, and I've been finding a lot of it this year. Now I will show you my Etsy purchases from the last couple of months. I don't usually buy a lot of stuff on Etsy, but I have made some purchases recently. So I have dyed paper from 9 of Crohn's, and I will link all of these shops below, but that's the name of the shop, 9 of Crohn's. So she had a sale. I didn't need to buy more because I still have, I think, 2 packs of tea dyed paper, and I have some more of the coffee paper too. But she had a good sale, and if you spend $35, then you don't have to pay shipping. So I get a little extra. I think this is my 3rd order from her. So I got 2 of, actually 1 tea bundle. It's 50 pages. You can get a 25-page bundle, I think. So she has them wrapped in 25s, and if you order 50, you get 2 of them. So I got a 50-sheet bundle of tea dyed paper and a 50-sheet bundle of coffee dyed paper. And then to stretch it out to $35, I got 20 of tangerine dyed, so it's got a light orange. It's really cool. And then I still was short, so I got a pack of coffee dyed index cards. That's from 9 of Crohn's. From Nancy, I showed this one before, but I'm going to show it again since I'm doing an Etsy haul. She put together these tags with some acetate little pockets, and she has a video of making these, but they have different themes of stamps. She recently acquired a really cool book of postage stamps. So I saw the one with the swans and I grabbed it because I'm going to be making a swan journal after the ones I'm working on right now. So I added these swan stamps to my swan ephemera. So thank you, Nancy. And there's, see the little piece of doily up there? So after I use my stamps, I'll have this tag to use for something else. I also got some sari silk. So this is just white, and this is how it comes. But I already unwound these. I wanted some blue, and this one has a variety of colors of blue plus white. It's all variegated, so I got that hank of sari silk, and then I got this pink. And that is from Divine, Silk Divine, and I will link that below. I think she had a sale also, and I think I purchased that many so that I could get free shipping. And I also got from 2 different sources some wallpaper scraps. I have lots of wallpaper, but this is more vintage than most of what I have. I do have some that's this old or older, but not a lot. And I wanted a variety, and small pieces were great because I want to make ephemera and do collaging with these. So one of the sets I got from Ruby and Pearl XO, and if you're not familiar with her, I'm going to link her shop, but you should look her up on YouTube because she makes gorgeous journals. But she also has vintage wallpaper. She has a lot of vintage wallpaper digitals in her shop. But sometimes she'll also have the real thing. So I think they're kind of mixed, I think, but I think basically these are hers from her shop. Because I've been pulling things out, and so they probably kind of got mixed up. And then the other bunch of vintage wallpaper, these might be from her too, was from Kelly Street Studio. So I just want to make tags and ephemera with these vintage wallpaper pieces. Some of them are quite small, but you collage them together onto whatever you're making, and it's really cool. I just love old wallpaper. Those are the Etsy purchases I wanted to talk to you about. Yep, I got them all. So now I'll show you the journals that I'm working on right now. I have two, and these are the covers. It is old wallpaper. They were just plain. They were not old covers. One was white and one was cream. And I'll talk to you more about what I did, how I treated the covers to get them to look this way when I get into actually the videos for these journals. But I love the way these turned out. So this is the front of the blue one, and that's the back. And this is the front of the pink one. This is actually wallpaper that I have in my stash. Love this. That I found at a flea market. So let me just show you a piece of ephemera that I made for these so far. It's the only piece I've done. And I just made a little sack out of a sheer. It was from the wedding dress. I kept a little bit of the sheer, and I just made a little sack out of it and put a little vintage picture of a lady. It came from a book, and a little rose. I sewed it together so that they would stay, so the rose wouldn't cover up the lady. And this one has, I think this one was a printable, digital from TaylorMade Studios. So they'll go in the book somehow. So my next video might be making some shabby ephemera to go in these shabby journals. So I think that's all I have for today. Once I finish these journals, I will make the swan journals. I've already started pulling papers and stuff for them. I don't have the book cover right here. I was going to show you the book cover that goes with it, but we'll talk more about that later. So I hope that you enjoyed seeing my purchases from today and from Etsy over the last month or so. And I hope you'll come back to see some work on these fun journals. Tell me what your favorite thing was from my flea market today. And I'll be back with you soon. Have a creative day. Bye-bye.